take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel.
The city of Seattle, known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a Wet n Wild CenturyLink field. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line with the New England Patriots.
27-yard line.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Switch up.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On second down, Michel. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Bobby Wagner.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Seahawks have picked it up. Still on his feet. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
The pitch goes to Penny. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Seahawks. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Greg Olsen. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jameer Byrd on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. The 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman. 84 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
It's just me and you. Check. Frag down.
Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. John Simon that time coming through to make the play.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Third and long. It's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Patriots take over.
At their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got him. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And a Patriot first down.
And throwing complete here to Edelman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
New England.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 41, Newton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, Newton. He hits White, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. These two teams all tied after one.
14-14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And you can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Wilson will throw again. Going for Metcalf on the... It's caught inside the 25. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. That gain on third down, good for 28.
21-yard line.
Penny, a first down carry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 42.
Julian Edelman.
A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing on third down, Newton. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. Newton, he completes it right side to White. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm sure at times James White gets frustrated because he might want to carry the ball a little bit more, but when you catch it like that, that's how teams are going to use you. The majority of his snaps may come on passing downs because he can create big plays downfield. 2nd on the team in catches in 2019. He led his squad in 2018.
He was brought down.
Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
4 yards on the pickup.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It's the veteran K.J. Wright, the disruptive force.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
Nick Folk for the Patriot field goal. A 35-yard.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. Yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
The 18-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3rd down. 3rd and...
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seahawks.
Backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. Over the middle, complete. That's White. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton, slant route, caught by Edelman. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a 1st-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Newton. That's complete right around the 8. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
I got one. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All right, T. Let's. All right, T.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Newton's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Pass incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
35 to Mike. 2. Mike 35. Mike 35. 3 bud.
To throw again is Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Now it's Bird on the return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. K.J. Wright bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. On first down, Michelle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Ball carrier.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
He was taken down by...
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10.
Seahawks 34. Patriots.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Formation for the Patriots.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 48-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
24.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got it. Mike's 54.
They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
51 for Mike, boy. 51. Get your swerve on. Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Newton now at 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
On the Seahawks.
Again, Newton. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
16-yard line.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
For a Seahawks.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Seahawks 45. Patriots 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Patriots take over
The
first.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton. He'll get this underneath to Michelle. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go with Michelle. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And now it's 2nd down.
40-yard line.
To throw again. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go one more. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wilson wants to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
45. Patriots 24.